offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2, and he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Jay Bruce. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. All even now at 8 apiece. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez. He's a .333 hitter. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now he just tattoos this ball right here.
Sir Anthony Dominguez is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that
and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now
digging in, Jorge Alfaro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Kingery is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in once again, Diaz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
A swing and a miss at the slider at 88, 2-2. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jonathan Villar in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Birdie over at second. Ramirez at first. 2 out in the inning. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Marlins. John Birdie will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Ryan Stanek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Birdie.
First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2 down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So digging in now, Scott Kingery as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Lays off 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
High in the air out to center field. Ramirez is in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
That's wide. 2-0. 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 9-9 ball game.
Number 22. Andrew.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The set and the 2-0. Popped up. VR has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Leading off for the Marlins, the left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
David Robertson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
David Robertson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. The 1-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through with a clutch here.
Here's the first pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
A bouncer up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there, and they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. So big spot here, and stepping in, Garrett Cooper. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Now in the box, John Birdie, and clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Here's the first pitch. This is foul right side. The 0-1. Runners breaking for the plate. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here in time, and he is nailed at second. Robertson pauses. Here's the 0-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself. And Yimi Garcia comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 93.
Bryce Harper will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First offering on its way. Fastball well outside. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Ramirez. One down.
The first baseman,
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike. And that's the second out of the inning.
now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jay Bruce. He was a ground out victim last time up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. VR is up with it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Marlins capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Daytime baseball. Striding into the box, Miguel Rojas. He will lead this
Leading
one off
the
today.
afternoon for Miami.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. His history with Jake Arrieta, batting .500, 4 for 8. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Rojas is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Just getting started here in Philly. Ball 1. This one's down to third. Played on the backhand. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, Dero? This is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, Dero, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
This is line to left. Dickerson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. He's really struggled to produce runs. No RBIs in this series so far, and he's a guy they count on to put runs on the board to help them win games.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. And he struck him out. And now Bryce Harper. He went deep last night twice.
The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Harper.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
Bruce.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's 0 for 4. Fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Neil Walker would be next. A dive and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Batting fifth.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Count is 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Bruce leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Matt Joyce. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
14, Matt Joyce.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. His history with Jake Arrieta, he's 1 for 5. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Anderson is there. He's got it one away.
All right, here's a defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. The 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Hard hit ball to second. Diaz gloves it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. Stepping up to the plate. Jorge Alfaro. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1-1. And it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call.
Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Stepping in now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. So far this season, Cervelli brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Alfaro on at first, nobody out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Bouncer to the left side. Kingery's there, and he throws it away.
No, he's safe.
And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. So stepping in, Diaz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Standing in, Miguel Rojas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Herrera on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
The third baseman, number 5. John.
So we're back to even now after the sac fly. And set to go as the third baseman, John Verdi. First offering on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. He loses him on ball 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Matt Joyce is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Up next for the Marlins.
Standing in, Garrett Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Riding in once again, Brian Anderson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch on its way. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Popped him up. Kingery is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 4 and the Phillies 1.
We're back as the Phillies line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Grounded back up the middle. Rojas right there, and that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And that's over. 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Two balls, two strikes to Nick Williams. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it 4-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Cervelli, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's 1st and 2nd with nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The count now at 2-2. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Miguel Rojas. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. He's set. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, John Verdi. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. first pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit to third. He's got it. Oh, look at the dive. It's there. He got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner. Now to the plate, Bryce Harper. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
The designated hitter, number 9, Jay Bruce.
So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Neil Walker hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Walker has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Walker, the former Yankee, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Now the 2-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Anderson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. In now, Josh Harrison comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Harrison.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2. Bruce is off at first with 2 away. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Corey Dickerson.
Leading off for Miami. The
first pitch on its way.
Dickerson.
Popped up. Harrison over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Matt Joyce now.
14.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Joyce.
Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Garrett Cooper. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it seems like every at-bat has gone deep into the count, which has resulted in a really high pitch count for their opponent. We checked the numbers. So far, they've worked a total of 6 full counts. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Didi Gregorius is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
2-1 the count. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Anderson is there to put it away for out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch on its way, and he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Herrera, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. He could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Number 15.
A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Alfaro. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Alfaro leads off first with 1 away. Runners off for second. On a line, that's a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Number 1.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 1-2. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Miguel Rojas. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he lays off there 1-0. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
The third base.
Ready now, John Birdie.
John.
First pitch
Birdie.
coming, here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here. And that Marlins leave all 3 as they hold on to a 4.
Marlins. Number 37.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Nope. 3-0. Nick Williams will be next. Ah! 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. Tarpley features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. Real Muto aboard here at first with nobody out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Bryce Harper will be next. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set and the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The designated hitter.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Jay Bruce. It was a walk in his last trip. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Cold strike 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. Tommy Hunter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 96, Tommy Hunter.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Leading off for Miami.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Dickerson.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Kingery's there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Joyce. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Right side. Harrison has it. Oh, look at Harrison. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Joyce, base runner at first with 1 out. That evens it up 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. There's Harrison for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Brandon Kinsler gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Number 20.
Here's Neil Walker. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's 4 for 14. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson is after it, and they can't run it down. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground out to short. Rojas comes up with it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Into the box now, Josh Harrison, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Softly hit to short. Rojas is there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Ready with the 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Another 1-2 delivery. Lays off. 2-2 now. The 2-2 just hung in there on that one. Now another 2-2. Hard hit at third. Birdie over to his left, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Ball 2 now. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, he's 0 for 4. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Drilled down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Count still at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The designated hitter.
Striding in, Francisco Cervelli, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curve.
Oh, he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1-2. Ryan Stanek will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Ryan Stanek.
Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
From the stretch. Strike taken up in the zone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Herrera gets his lead at first, nobody out. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Anderson sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. Here's the first pitch to him, and he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 3-2. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. In there, no balls and a strike.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Oh, good spot on the black for strike two. First and second now, one man out. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Here's Bryce Harper now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And there's ball one. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Ready now for the Marlins, Diaz.
Leading off for Miami, the second baseman,
Victor Arano enters from the pen
please.
to start the ninth inning
Now
as he'll
pitching
try to
for the
keep the
Phillies.
score right where it is
Number
heading to the
64.
bottom of the ninth.
Victor
He's set. Here it comes.
Arano.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of.
And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning
Now
here in the
batting,
ninth.
the
Add-on
shortstop,
gives some breathing room to their
Miguel.
pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Diaz on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it
Now
nicely
batting,
down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Yimi Garcia is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jay Bruce, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Anderson is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Neil.
So coming to the plate, Neil Walker, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. That misses. 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Josh Harrison will be next. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. So a runner at first now with one away, and the ever-versatile Josh Harrison digs in. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
1-1 the count. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Runners on first with one down. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
In there, 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Walker, the runner at first with two gone. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Philly down to their last strike. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in, Odubel Herrera 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First offering on its way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this will be fouled away. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Cooper is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Fish led this game from the third inning on and never wavered.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.